This is short presentation of Abounding Grace Foundation over community development project. We deal with youth empowerment program. We also run a program CCC, which is crack, courtism and crime. And this very particular program is what we use to sensitize our youth over the consequences of crime and its effect in our society. And it all started from my experience of being locked up in prison in Swedish jail for 8 years. Abounding Grace Foundation major concern is to mitigate crime in society. This is Joy Ojo. She spent almost 5 years in the prison, accused of killing her father, which she did not do. At the end of the day, she got her freedom with the help of Abounding Grace Foundation. We've rehabilitated her. We've helped her to get her feet back in society. Abounding Grace Foundation is doing all we can to produce her songs in the near future. She is now going through mentorship under Abounding Grace Foundation and working on her songs as well. Her first single will come out in 4 weeks' time or 3 weeks' time. The title of the song is Don't Leave Me, Jesus, Don't Leave Me. We are doing all we can to assist the babies born inside the prison and the one left outside the world while their parents are still inside the prison. Joy Ojo's children are here. Look at their reaction towards their mother. They don't even recognize their mother because she was there 5 years without any relationship with the children. So we are trying to bridge that gap. We don't want them to be separated from their mother anymore. That's why we are doing all we can to help the youth to have a contact relationship with their mother even when they are in jail. As you can also see, all these children are born inside prison. This is Onitsha prison where we have so many babies, such as in female prison Lagos where we have over 12 babies the last time I visited them. I don't know how many there are now, but you know, the number of the babies born inside the prison is quite many. And we are doing all we can to make sure that they don't lose the touch of parents and being a child. Abounding Grace Foundation have visited over 200 prisons both in Nigeria, Ghana, South Africa and the UK. Our major purpose is to help in society building. We are working so hard to sensitize the youths on the consequences of crime and its effect in family and in society at large. AGF have been on constant monthly visit in all the 5 prisons in Lagos for the past 7 years, and so many prisoners reformed via our program tagged CCC, crack, courtism and crime. Brother Abiodun was accused for murder. Former courtist in Ikorodu. He was in Ikoyi prison for about 6 years before he met Abounding Grace Foundation, and we helped him out of the prison. Now we've rehabilitated him and help him to start a new life by renting a shop and giving him money to equip the shop. So he's now a businessman and a hairdresser in Ikorodu, and he's helping the youths in Ikorodu to get out of courtism. These 2 biological brothers you see here also in Ubiaja prison. They were accused of armed robbery as well. Both of them have been in Ubiaja prison for 5 years. When Abounding Grace Foundation met them, we intervened in their cases and they are now free. Here we are with them now, trying to rehabilitate them, mentor them so that they will be useful in our society. Today, both of them are going around in the marketplaces, going around in schools and preaching the gospel, helping the youth out of crime. That is exactly what Abounding Grace Foundation is for. Bringing you out of crime, rehabilitate you and establish you, and equip you, dispatch you to go and do the work. Thousands of prisoners have benefited from Abounding Grace Foundation Community Development Program. And so many benefited from our bailing program, which is paying bail for the raided inmates who are innocently kept in the prisons. Abounding Grace Foundation has been part of the major reformation going on in Nigerian prison system. We help prisons to build skill acquisitions and sponsor inmates willing to be transformed, such as this one you're watching here in Aba prison. Many of them are being rehabilitated and given skills how to do furniture. Many of them here are in furniture workshop, while some are in tailoring workshop. You can see how serious they become when you engage them on a skill acquisition. If you engage them on any work in the prison, it will remove their mind from crime. But when they are sitting down doing nothing in the prison, there's nothing that stops them from discussing crime on daily basis. Before you know it, they became worse than they are before they come into the prison. If you look at this young man here, Sunday Kanofia, his name, he was deported from America. He came to Nigeria. He became insane for some reason, and he was in the prison. He has been in prison in Aba prison now for over 8 years. Look at what he has done. We supported him and encouraged him, and he's using his skill to make to cause changes in society. He is a sculpturist. Abounding Grace Foundation is doing all we can to develop talents that are in the prison. There are so many talents that are not harnessed, and what we do is to sort them out and equip them and establish them. We also do a lot of water projects in the prison because there are so many prisons that have issues with water, but we've done all we can to help the prison system to build many water projects and also rebuild dilapidated facilities such as this lavatory you are seeing here, sewages, etc. Abounding Grace Foundation is also doing much with our community development projects, both in schools and also in our slums, such as our Yotolo community, Yaba, where we are being to meet the youths and use my testimony to transform many of them. Even in Ekota slums in Lekki Isis, we have also done that, and so many communities in Nigeria. These programs are being run in many states throughout the Federation. We also reach out to widows, especially during this pandemic period with our palliative programs. If you watch these women you see here, over 200 widows are being fed. We gave them rice, indomie, etc., and many of them cash as well. We truly embark on a lot of community projects and willing to do more if assisted by government. We also do all we can to assist the female in prison, which are more vulnerable than the men in prisons. There is no way I can talk about Abounding Grace Foundation without talking about the man that has helped me to get this far. He is my spiritual father. He is my mentor. Reverend Dr. David Obueli. He is the president of Golden Heart Foundation and the general overseer of Dominion City Worldwide. As a former criminal, I must say thank you, Jesus, for setting me free. Without you, I would have died in the prison.